Bob Stinson, Win Coles, all of them. So it's a pleasure to be here to wish you congratulations, healthy and happy retirement, many, many more years. But it's very bittersweet for me. Dennis is the last of the department who taught here when I was at Moravian. I was at Moravian from 1975 to 78, and then the department was made up of Dennis and Janet and Bob Stinson, Win Coles, Dan Gilbert, and Lou Greenstein. That was our entire department back then. And
where's this picture?
I have to tell you, as someone who developed a love of history at a very early age, I think I was in the 4th grade in elementary school when I developed a real interest in history. And it became a passion. It still consumes me in so many ways. I belong to the History Book Club. I'm always thumbing through books on history, reading history, much to my wife's chagrin. She thinks the only channel that works on her TV downstairs is the History Channel. I haven't included her in that as part of the program. But to come to Moravian and to be with such a distinguished body of scholars who understood history, knew how to make it come alive, and to impart that to us in such a wonderful way that expanded our scope of knowledge and understanding of history. I died and went to heaven. I really did when I was here. It was just an outstanding experience for me. And it's thanks to people like Dennis and Janet and all the other wonderful professors I had. And so it's kind of bittersweet to see you retire, but I wish you all the best in retirement. One of the great gifts that Dennis had and I should say this actually of all the faculty here when I was here, they were all scholars, but they were also good teachers. Those two things don't always come into sync, but we were fortunate in that we had both in all of our professors in the department. And one of the gifts that Dennis had was to make antiquity come alive in his teaching style. And I think that's a credit to his wonderful personality, his wonderful way of relating to the students, a very easygoing manner that made you feel very accessible to him, easy to sit down and talk to, and always having wonderful directions to give you as a student if you had questions or a need for more information. But he also could just make it seem like he had just finished having coffee with Julius Caesar, Spartacus, Livy, and Ovid, and came to relate some stories they had passed on to him over coffee and cookies or something in the morning. And that's a real gift, to be able to do that, to make history come alive the way he did. So we were very fortunate. And I often think of him as the Mr. Chips of the history department when I was here, so, with a better sense of humor than Mr. Chips. But in recognition of your retirement, I have a citation from the Pennsylvania House of Representatives. I feel bad because we didn't get one for Janet or Bob Stinson because you guys quietly left the campus before I had a chance to give you one.
Besides, I live in New Jersey.
One never knows where reapportionment will put one in the world. But I would like to share this with you, if I may. It's sponsored by myself and Steve Samuelson, who is your state representative. Whereas the House of Representatives of Pennsylvania is always proud to acknowledge those individuals who, through professional excellence, bring great credit to themselves and this Commonwealth. And whereas Dennis G. Glew, Ph.D., is being honored upon his retirement from Moravian College after 40 years of dedicated service. And whereas a graduate of St. John's College in Annapolis, Maryland, and Princeton University in New Jersey, Dr. Glew served as a fellow at the University of Cologne, Germany. A professor in the History and Language Departments at Moravian College, he served as chair of the History Department, the Honors Committee, and the Scholarship Committee, and as advisor to the Classic Society. The author of numerous papers and publications, he is a member of the American Philological Association, the American Thank you, Society, the Classical Association of the Atlantic States, and the Pennsylvania Classical Association. Throughout his service, Dr. Glew demonstrated remarkable knowledge, ability, and integrity in carrying out his many responsibilities, thus earning the respect and gratitude of all those who receive the benefit of his tireless devotion to duty. Now, therefore, the House of Representatives of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania congratulates Dennis G. Glew, Ph.D., upon his well-deserved retirement, heartily recognizes his exemplary record of service in keeping with the highest ideals and traditions of this Commonwealth, and offers best wishes for a happy and fulfilling future. And directs that a copy of the citation sponsored by Representatives Robert Freeman and Steve Samuelson be transmitted to Dr. Dennis G. Glew. Congratulations.
Wow. Thank you so much. Wow, this is wonderful. Never seen such a thing. Thank you very much. Well, as I was saying, my students are my legacy, and it looks like it's paying off.
Exactly.